don't really want to pay attention to Washington, not just Wall Street, but kind of everybody. You kind of want Washington to take care of you when you need help and then leave you alone the rest of the time. And so right now, most people are actually polling saying they want to see more stimulus or aid or something to individuals. So we watched Congress, and to the extent you were paying attention, you saw that Congress wasn't doing anything. They couldn't come to agreement. And so the president did what he really does best, which is to get a deal. I think that is exactly the kind of character trait that a lot of people supported in 2016 when they voted for him. And so to give him this opportunity to come in and sort of save the day with the deal, I think is a really lucky opportunity for the president.
He does tend to, on many occasions, like him or loathe him, he does tend to cut through the bullcrap, as he has done here. Does this, as Steve cited, referencing a report, I think it was from J.P. Morgan, does this take the pressure off particularly the Republicans to do any kind of deal until, say, after Labor Day? They'll wait to see how this plays out. Why would they move now?
I agree. Yeah, I think Republicans, so this is not in the best interest necessarily of Republicans on Capitol Hill, Republicans in Congress. It is certainly now in their interest to just wait and see, I would say, for a few weeks. To your and Steve's conversation from earlier, you know, the $1,200 stimulus checks were not included in this. There are other things that both sides agree on, such as extending the payroll protection program, that PPP program for small businesses, not included in this because those require new dollars, so it requires Congress. So I do think that there will be some negotiation. I just think if they're going to act, it's not going to be until after Labor Day. I agree with that.
So people are picking nits in the particulars of the executive order, as they're wont to do. But as an act of political strategy, it seems to me to be genius, because he is in one fell swoop, one stroke, he has defenestrated Congress, and he has put the Democrats in a box where if they oppose this, they in effect then are opposing help for the electorate, right?
I totally agree. If you sue because you think what he's done is illegal, which there is a lot of good argument to say that what he's doing is pushing the boundaries. So a lot of good reason if you disagree with this approach and you want to maintain the status quo and process that you would sue. But then you're out there saying you are trying to stop unemployment insurance that's been expanded for people who need it desperately. So I totally agree. And the other thing really leading into this, I think a lot of the reports and a lot of the understanding of the election to this point has been that Biden has held a huge lead. But when you really dig into the numbers, people are pretty split in terms of enthusiasm. About 30% of people polled say that they are super enthusiastic to vote for Trump. And about 30% are saying they're super enthusiastic to vote against him. And so that really leaves everybody else who's not as enthusiastic as sort of gettable. And so I really think leading into this moment, the electorate was split, and now it's Trump's a little bit leaning towards him.